Hello, so, you know how I, last night was just like, oh, you'll see this when I'm done because I cut all the pages out. I forgot that, like, I was only cutting out and punching all the holes in the pages because, I mean, I told you in the video, I was trying to make sure the holes lined up, which, if you see on here, they didn't. So, I am doing something wrong, I don't know what, but it's just how it always is. Anyway, that being said, I still need to decorate the pages. Ah, curse you, hiccups. And I have a bunch of, like, pre-cut squares that can obviously be written on, but I have some of my other scrappy paper that I wanted to cut out, because these pages are old, which, I mean, I can still use the older pages, but I just wanted a few fresh ones as well, so I have options. Also, I just kind of love this paper, which you're seeing. Oh no, you can kind of see it. This side is cute, but I like this pattern, so I'll probably end up using this. But we'll see. We'll see what matches, and I might change my mind. That's happened to me plenty of times. So then these smaller pieces I can make into little tags or something. Perhaps. I'm just going to go ahead and cut this in half because I'm not going to use it that long. It will store easier that way. Okay, so I figured I would start on this page because, I mean, it's covered in, like, text and crap, and I want other stuff on here. I just cleaned, okay. Oh, see what I'm talking about? Cleaning, good, but also bad. I was like, hold up. I knew exactly where I had my glue in this table mound. I mean, the general area it was in. Now I have to get used to it being somewhere else, which is for the best because I don't need piles and piles of crap everywhere. Sorry, I'm shaking the table. I don't know how many more of these I should do, just because I feel like sometimes I have stories to tell, but then other times I feel like I sit here and I kind of do the same shindig, and me just struggling like, oh no, why didn't that work? And then I'm freaking out low-key, and then, you know, everything works out fine. But it's the same song and dance, I guess I should say. So, how many times should I record something like this? Don't know. I kind of like this, but I don't know. I mean, you could write on it. It would be more writable than what's already here. Dang it, I had tape in the other room and I forgot to bring it up. Oh, wait, but I got shiny tape. I forgot. I'll just pull out the ones I have and see what I want. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna use this. My day has been nothing spectacular. As you can probably tell by my casual attire. Oh, glue everywhere, I don't need it. Not surprised anymore, just disappointed, you know how it goes. Probably get out and go for another walk because I've been sitting too much lately, and you know, I can start to feel it in my body, and it's like, oh, like when my head starts to hurt and like my upper back starts to hurt, that's like, it's time to move your body. You need to be doing something. See, I was trying to think like to write on the tape, but I mean, it's shiny, so I don't know if you'd be able to write on any of it. I kind of like black. I'm always drawn to black. And it also matches these eyelashes. Oh. Thanks to the stupid people and these craft stores who like use stuff in the store the packaging is just like so annoying to get off. Like, what is this? The wrapper is sticking to the sides of the tape. Why? There should be an easier way. Is this a tab? Will this pull it off? Please? Okay, maybe. Maybe not. Yes, lock up the tape like Fort Knox. That's what I need. Okay, don't leave your trash over here. You have a trash bag. I have to keep reminding myself I have things to keep my area clean, and I need to be using them. See, I'm half tempted to actually put tape right here in the middle. One, to cover up none of these holes that match up, and two, just to reinforce it a little bit. I think that's exactly what I'm going to do. Where's the end of the tape? Where are you? Nothing. Nothing is simple. Why? Why the mystery tape? Give me the edge. And my fingernails still feel weird from getting whatever it's called. I don't know if it's a manicure or the... I don't know. Don't ask me. I don't know anything about nails except that sometimes I polish mine, you know? Come on! I feel like, you know, Jack Skellington when he's singing about whatever, he's like, why does nothing ever turn out like it should? That's how I feel when I'm crafting. That and that Ruth, whatever her name was, quote from the Ozark. Those have both been my mantra the past couple days. There we go. Now, at least on this side, you won't see the weird messed up holes that I put on here. Should I wrap it all the way around? Oh, I just don't know if I want the black on this. Okay, yeah, I'll do it. We'll break up the blank canvas here a little bit and add a little more glue. And if you're curious, I'm just adding glue because I want it to be a little reinforced, because this tape is sticky, but it's not, I don't know. With this decorative tape, it never seems to have enough stick, and I want it to stay where I put it. Especially if I'm putting it on the binding where I poke holes and stuff. Like, I don't want it to come off. Be gone, wrinkles. Okay, so we've got our new cute little writing space here. What else do I want to add? I'm mad because I had a stack of stuff that I meant to bring in here, and then I didn't. I wonder if any of these expressions would be kind of cute to put in the corner. I kind of like this one. I'm gonna tear it because, I don't know, the torn look looks better. What? Oh. Sorry, I had writing on there. I'm like, do I want that on my, do I want to rip that? Do I want that on my, no, I don't. I literally wrote an XD emoji on there, on my paper. That's like a crime in 2022. Yes, I'm just gonna do it. I think it's kind of cute. People are just gonna have to expect this from me with my junk journals. There's anime shit and like everything. Especially when people don't specify what they want from me, like I'll ask and, oh, just do whatever you want. Okay. You do realize that means you're getting whatever I want, right? It's not gonna be exactly what you want, probably. I know sometimes it's just because people don't really have a vision, they just know they kind of like what I do, and so then, oh, do whatever you want. And I guess with a junk journal it would be more difficult to give an exact, like description of the kind of stuff you want. Just for me, if I had like a general theme, like, or like a favorite color, or their interests, just so I had a little something to go off of, I feel like I need another expression on here to balance out my one angry looking one. Oh yeah, did I tell you I was in love with Peter from this Alice comic? I mean, you probably saw last night when I put it up there. I just saw this down here with my infatuated face at this dumb Peter doodle. That was another part of my obsession with this story. I guess I'll go with this one. Or do I have something else I can put down there? I don't have to use one of these. Let's see what else I can rip up. In some of these pictures, I'm kind of feeling like maybe I should redraw them, like give them a little updated version. See, this might be cool if I could kind of put it in the middle. I could cut her out, or I feel like I need to keep to my ripped theme and kind of, well, rip her out. I need to get more ink from my printer because I have a lot of pictures I'd like to copy. Like, some of my artwork, I'm like, this would be cool in the junk journal, but I don't want to use the original artwork, not usually anyway, to sell. Or I don't know, I don't have the heart to, like, do what I'm doing to this, like ripping it to pieces. But this I'm comfortable with, one, because it's old, and two, it's not the original. Actually, I don't know where the original is. How much of this do I want? I think, like, right at her weird belt thing. I don't know if I said this last night, but this particular drawing was actually a redraw of an even older piece I made when I was, man, I don't know, 11 or something? 11, 12? I never remember what my age is with any of my stuff. But yeah, because there's actually a colored version of this. And I don't know where it is, to be honest with you. I think I colored it, not that this means anything, with Crayola markers. I remember people would ask me when I was on DeviantArt, they'd be like, oh, did you use Copics for this? And before, I thought Copics just meant art marker. I didn't realize Copics was a brand. And so I would say, oh yeah, I used Copics. I felt bad later because I felt like I lied to people, even though I genuinely, like, I didn't know. Because I didn't know anything about art. I was just like, everyone uses fancy markers, and the fancy markers are called Copics. And I do, and I have actually used Copics since then, and I like them. They do work really nice, but honestly, if you want the effect of a nice alcohol-based marker, I think I was watching one of Jazz's videos, and he got a brand called Touch New. I'm pretty sure that's what it was. I know that's what I use. That's a cheaper knockoff marker brand, and like I just said, it still gives you the same effect as any alcohol-based marker. Does it blend as well as a Copic or like a Prismacolor one would? Probably not. But I mean, at least for me, sometimes all I need is the effect. And I learned to work with the imperfections or the things that are undesirable with the marker, like, oh, it doesn't blend that well, so I can't use that. But for me, it's almost a challenge, I guess. It's like, how can I make this work for me? I have my cheaper products, and, you know, I'll figure something out. Man, there's still, like, wrinkles on this. So, anyway, if you need a cheaper marker brand to start with, that's what I recommend. I did try once that Spectrum Noir marker brand you can get from Joann's. Now those I thought were crappy because there were like 3 packages out of, I don't know, 5 or 6 that I bought that had like dried up markers in there. I'm like, these are still like a little expensive from what I remember, like for art supplies. I don't know, I didn't think it was worth it. Because they were ones, they still worked. Like, they gave you the right effect if you were using them, but I had so many dried up ones in the packages, and I'm like, it's just a waste of money that way. Okay, so I'll bring these over here so we can look at them together to see. Oh, did I even show you? I mean, I know you can kind of see it on the table, but that was my little end result there. I think it's kind of cute. It's a nice way to use some of my old art in a better way. Oh, I was gonna put, I don't know, it might be too long. Yeah, let's do it. I think that'd be kind of funny. But should I leave the tabbies on here? I could if I wanted it messier, but then the problem is they end up, well, duh, like bending and crap. So I might end up taking them off or cut them off once I put it down here on the page. Oh, that's what I need to do. I wonder if during one of my crafting videos I could just tell you about my dreams. That might be kind of fun because I kind of suck at trying to like write scripts down or not that I don't want to take the time to rewrite the dreams into a more story-like format, but if I'm writing stories, I really should be working on my novel. And I feel like at this point, anything I'm writing that's not my novel, it's just me like procrastinating. I need to stop doing that. And I keep talking about my novel and not writing it because, I don't know, I don't have any good reasoning other than I feel like it's not good enough and it stresses me out. I wish I wasn't a perfectionist. Like, there are benefits to it to where I feel like I do get better results sometimes, but there's more negative aspects than good because ultimately I don't finish stuff because I'm like, nope, hate it, it's bad, and then I drop it. Or I do what I'm doing with my flip book and I just haven't touched it, and like, I don't even want to think about how many months I have not touched it because it's embarrassing. So we have our underworld tag on here, and I have to remember it's going to be sideways. See, I was thinking about drawing something, like doing a little spooky doodle on here, but now that I'm looking at it, I'm wondering if I'm going to have room for that. Where is a regular pen? Not Bic. I don't trust you. Guess who's opening up new pens because I don't know where my other ones are. It's fine. Now what could I draw? That's the real question. What can I put on here? I could give her some cool tattoos. I should have brought my book in here. Oh, really quick, before I get to probably messing this up by drawing on it. I thought they were in here. I had some, oh, there they are. I was thinking I could use these in my junk journal somewhere. Over at the end of summer, or like fall-ish, we still had some snapdragons outside, and I'd cut them off and I pressed them in this book. Actually, well, oh wait, these are snapdragons. This is I think it's a petunia. I don't know. Don't quote me on that. I think there was a certain flower that my grandma always grows, and I just always forget the names of things. I thought, oh, there they are. Ooh, they kind of fell. Please don't rip, please. So yes, these would be cute in a book. But where? Actually, both of these flowers kind of match this page. See, but then I'm wanting to decorate it this way, and really the book's gonna be like this. These would probably be cuter if I made little tags or something, and then I glued them on there. Then I could attach them to something in the book. Okay, so I don't know what to do. I'm gonna pause this and think about it. Okay, I had to go down and make tea because I swear I'm not feeling super great today, and that lady at that Chinese restaurant got me sick. I mean, there's nothing I can really do about it except be mad. So, I will. Ugh, stupid. I love this robe thingy because it's warm, but I keep stepping on and getting tangled in stupid straps. Because, you know, it's supposed to be like tied around me, but I don't want to, okay? Okay, so I got this done. I figured it would be better for me to just draw on it off camera, because when I tend to draw, I zone out and I give you minimal commentary. Not always, but I don't know, especially for this one, I'm like, I feel like I need to be alone for this one to focus on it. I drew little horns on her, and I thought it might be fun if I got paper and tried to cut out a shape here and fit them on. Maybe that's something else I should have done off camera, but kind of too late. We're already here, and what paper do I want? Let's see. No, I should have like a blue or something probably to match her. Blues, yellows, greens. Except now my problem is, how are you going to do this? How are you going to cut that out? Can I, because I was thinking I could maybe press on here, but I don't want to risk like pressing too hard and then the thing just like pops out. Unless, oh, what if I did that? I cut it out, and then, you know, I could just glue a piece here. I could probably do that. Should I save myself the trouble? Maybe I'll just shade it in. It was a nice little thought, but I don't think I'm gonna do that now that I've sat here and contemplated it a little bit. Losing everything. If you're trying to learn how to draw, sorry, you can't have like a close-up. I try to like with these horns, I'm trying to draw like curved lines because it gives it a little more depth. You could just do flat hatching, and maybe that would match better with the kind of style that this picture already has. But too late. And that's what I was learning when I was drawing that one picture, the death holding the trumpet, and I was trying to figure out how, whoever the artist was, however they did that line work. And they had a lot of long, wavy, curvy lines that like went with the curvature of whatever they were drawing, and it gave it more depth, more life, because it had all that movement the lines did. And not all of them have to be curvy. Like here, I'm just filling in a little bit, and I'm putting some regular flat strokes on there, but like underneath it all, I feel like it does make a difference that you have other curved lines in there. Because I used to think when you did hatching, it was no matter what, like, I don't know, just very flat, straight, or you didn't do big curves, you just did like... No, honestly, I just did flat hatching. I think that was a majority of the way I would shade. And I can't remember, I think it might have been a YouTuber that I watched. Yeah, because this was way back when I was trying to figure out how to make my hatching look better. And I think he had drawn some circles, and he was showing the difference it made when you drew curved hatching versus flat hatching. And like both looked good, but definitely the one that had more like volume 3D-ness to it, it was the one with the curved hatching lines. Oh, speaking of, did I say that out loud? I did mention the thing about the lady maybe getting me sick. I don't know, I was downstairs, and when you get that like that heavy eyelid feeling, and almost your eyelids feel like greasy or something. Like, it sounds gross. To me, whenever that happens, that means, oh, you're close to sickness. I'm so mad. That stupid lady coming out into public while she's sick, coughing on everything. Why? And I'm supposed to be going out to dinner tomorrow with some family, and I don't know, if I feel the same or worse tomorrow, I'm probably gonna have to be like, I can't go. Especially after I just had my whole preach scenario of, why did that freaking lady come out when she was ill? I can't do the same thing. I have to be better. I'll probably cut out all my tea sipping, because I assume it's probably annoying. Yeah, so this page is basically just, I guess, a pretty accent. I don't know what order I had these in, but I think maybe I'll put it in the last page of the signature so that you can see the whole picture, or this whole picture. We will see, we will see. Where's my other stuff? Oh, here it is. Okay, so then we have our human flower page, which I feel like this is what I'd want to cover up down here. But as per usual, with what? I just kind of really like this paper. And I could fill in everything, but I kind of want to cut out you know, a thing there. Okay, this is random, but I was looking at this, and doesn't this look like a Picasso sort of profile view of a face or something? Or it reminds me of... Stupid phone. It reminds me of him from Powerpuff Girls. I don't know if you guys ever watched that. I know they had a new revamp. I only ever watched the old ones as a kid. Speaking of another thing that I was super interested in as a child. Although now that I'm looking at this, like, it would look cool, but it's, again, one of those, I don't know if you'd be able to write on it unless you had a gel pen, which, maybe that should just make people go out and buy yourself a gel pen, do it. I don't know, I hate when there's always extra steps to everything, though. I'm like, I just want to write in this and I don't have the thing I need. Or the thing the person expects me to have, so I don't be like that. I have scrappy pieces. Maybe I could, like, I don't know if this would be considered a glue page since I'm not gluing everything, but if I just glued some stuff down. Or I was watching someone else who, she basically just made like a little card and then she paper clipped it to the corner. And I thought that was a cute idea. I don't want to use French fries. That's dumb. Get out of here. Or if I just had my pretty paper, maybe I could put that, just clip that on there. Although for this I want something on top. And since it's my, wait, where's my book with my flowers in it? Over here. Let's talk about how good I'm being about cleaning up, and I'm already like, where's everything? So I have purple and yellow, both of which would look good on this page. I don't have to use both, but they kind of both look cute on there. And I've never, like, glued any flowers down before, so we'll see how this goes. Do I need two, though? I'm wondering, maybe just one is fine. That way I can space out my flowers, because I only have those 4 anyway. I wonder, could I take, like, if I had wax paper and put that on top? I probably could, but I'm not. I changed my mind. Don't glue it on your page. Ugh, this is like getting glued together because I don't know, I wasn't thinking, I think it's because I was trying to be quick, so I don't put the lid on all the way sometimes. But you know, the glue slightly will ooze out as it's sitting upside down in my cup. So I think enough glue has oozed out that it's starting to glue itself shut, and that's not good. I just like things to be convenient, and convenience is usually a problem. Guess we have to do everything the hard way. What? It's like a pencil line on there or something. Oh. Okay, that'll have to be good enough. I'm not gonna try not to press on this too hard because it is just like it's a real flower and it's probably kind of delicate, so I just want to make sure it's pressed on there enough. I might put lace or something over that a little bit, just because when the tacky glue gets everywhere, you can tell sometimes where it dries, and it's like, ah, that's a mess. So, got my flour down, and then now we have this other side where I don't understand. Why are you pouring milk on yourself? Whatever. Dumb. I want to cover that up. But again, with what? I mean, I guess it's kind of interesting. I just feel like we could do better. We need spaces to write on, and who cares that people are dumping milk on themselves? I don't care. The human race is weird. I wonder, like, has the internet made us weirder, or has it, like, always been like that and it just hasn't been documented until now? I feel like we had to have always been strange. I'm sure there's history somewhere where... What is that? Sorry, there's, like, a lump underneath my... Of course, it's in between the tablecloth. My craft life is falling apart. Just kidding, it was in shambles from the beginning. Okay, so, made that a little more writable. Don't care about all that milk. This is kind of a cool picture, but it'd be cooler if you could write on it, which, since I put it away, of course I want it out. I could glue the wax paper down and then, like, you'll still be able to see it, but now you can also write on it. And I'm not going to bother with making it perfectly straight. I just want a little something on there to, well, you know, like I just said, make it writable. So, there we go. Now where is my... Oh, it's right there. My very important glue card. And I just flipped that over as if it makes any kind of difference. I did this for a different junk journal I made. I'd written one of those old-timey poems, and then I put wax paper on top, so it was clear or wide enough that you could still write on it, but then clear enough still that you could read what's underneath it if you wanted to. I like writing being in the background as just a little extra effect. I don't know how people find some of those old, like, letters people write each other from, like, I'm just gonna say way back in the day, because I don't know the time frame, probably like the 1800s or something. Okay, get it off. Shoot, where was I going with that? Oh. I'm like, I can't find any old letters or old-timey writing things, so I will make my own. I'll write my own, and then, again, someday it'll be, like, fun or vintage or whatever, because it'll be like, oh, this was written 20 years ago by some lady who was driven mad making craft junk journal thingies. It'll probably be when I'm dead, and that's when my career will take off. Thanks, everyone. Ooh, I don't like that. Flatten out, please. The glue is moving everywhere except into this one corner where I want it. So that's neat. Oh. Not good. Getting glue everywhere. I mean, that's not new, but still not very desirable. Okay, so there it is. There this is. Setting it aside until my flour is dry. And my last paper, which was just a little piece of notebook paper. Tea gets lukewarm so fast. Come on. So I was seeing if any of my drawings should grace this page. Perhaps not. Okay, maybe I should just draw borders on here. I'm thinking not with that pen. I'm thinking that's all I can do. I mean, I could glue something on here, but I should say this stuff out loud. In my head, I was thinking, like, you can already write on this paper. I don't know if it's necessary to have, like, I could just for, like, prettiness effect, but that's, don't like that. I still have this brain picture. I was like, I want to use this somewhere. I don't know where, though. So anyways, could like slap some music paper on there. Make more of my little pockets, and then I can draw in the corners. Now I'm just gonna glue stick this down because this paper is so thin. I feel like it's overkill to use tacky glue for thin paper. I mean, we'll see though, because I don't know, sometimes glue sticks work, and then other times it does absolutely nothing. And I'm like, why did I even bother? Why did I give you another chance? No, I'm gluing it to the table. Oh shit. Don't worry, everything is fine. Okay, so then, wait, okay, well, for fun, I have this sprinkle paper. Just thinking about making a tag. Sometimes I do this randomly. I'm like, oh, I could be letting something like this dry while I do little doodles or whatever, and I may or may not use it now, but if I don't use it now, it'll be in my drawer ready for me to use it later. That might be kind of funny to put there, and then I put something else in the sleeve so that when you pull out the page, be like, hey. I always say hey like Metro Man now. Hey. Well, I can't say it like him, but that's how I say it in my head, I should say. Okay, our Metro Man hey has been applied. I might just leave it like that. And then this side, this is where I can do a little, even though the pages are thin, so it might be kind of see-through. Maybe that's why I should be gluing some other stuff down. Then I just feel like it takes away from the notebook paper effect, though. So, I don't know. Now, key here is trying to remember one of the things I drew yesterday, or the day before. Every day blends together. Oh, frick. Wait. It's fine, just do it. Just draw whatever. Okay, there we go. Slightly decorated. Just a little something. And ta-da, we have one signature done. How is my flower coming along? It's getting there. It's still kind of wet. Not that much of a surprise. Okay, so now we move on to... Oh, please. Okay, I couldn't pick up my pages. So next I have these. Sorry, I'm starting to... Like, I'm feeling sleepy from not feeling super great. And I know it's like, why don't you stop? Go take a nap. We've been over this. I cannot take naps. Not unless I want to sleep for a century, and I kind of don't want to. But rest might be what you need, I hear you saying. Yes, well, yeah, but I still don't want to. I have too much to do. I really want to get a chunk of these done so that I can have the lady look through the several and be like, those are the 2 I want. And then finally, I can put something up on my Etsy. And don't get me wrong, again, I am grateful people want to buy my stuff before I can put it on my Etsy, but I still, like, I don't know. It's kind of like with my novel. It's like I keep talking about putting stuff up there, and I haven't yet, and I just want some kind of follow through. Like, I want something up there, so it's like, there, I did it. I have something on my Etsy. I have succeeded. What's on the other side? Just plain old brown. Well, donuts might look cool over here. I've lost track of what my theme was for this book. Did I have a theme? I don't know. There it is. I was like, where's my pencil? And I think I just moved that. It's fine. But then again, first of all, I cut that too big. Second of all, I don't know, I like some of the blank pages so that there's, like, writing room. So instead, actually, I'm just gonna put a border. My border being this classic diamond with the 4 little lines around it, and then I'm just gonna... No, why did you do that? Come on. Ta-da, there we go. Except, oh, Beth, why did you not do that in the other corners? This is why people will be like, this is why you need to go take a nap if you're losing it. Don't tell me what to do. Okay, there, good enough. Now you got a little something. I'm really kind of mad I didn't get stickers yesterday, or I didn't think about looking for them, because I keep talking about it. I'm like, I need to get more stickers, because the ones I have suck. I still haven't. I should just go on Amazon and see if there's like a huge pack of random stickers I can buy. Just because I feel like craft stores are overpriced because they're a craft store. Because when I went to Hobby Lobby the other day, and yesterday, whatever. And what was it? Was it safety pins? There were safety pins there that were like $5 or something. And I was like, excuse me? I could order $5 worth on Amazon and get like paper clip, or safety pins, not safety pins. I don't know. I think it's ridiculous. This is why people end up shopping online, because real stores charge an arm and a leg. Sorry, I was thinking these vegetable-y things look cool, but what? I could just do that. And yes, I use a marker. I don't have a stamp pad. Sometimes it works. Sometimes it ends in disaster. That you would know if you watched... Was it my first video with one of these? Maybe it was my second. Yeah, because I was wearing my Sonic sweater. I think that was my second one. Anyways, yeah, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. And I've noticed I do think I have to, like, push all around the... Okay, my phone is dumb. It just quits sometimes. I airdropped all my videos to my computer and deleted them, so hopefully that's freed up its room and it won't freak out anymore. So here's my little, I mean there's nothing in here. Anyways, just gonna say, stamp worked, good for me. Border on the other side, I'm not doing anything else to that. And moving on, I think, or no, was this part of the new signature? Yeah, I think it was. So I was looking at what I had over here, because these went together, no, and then this one also went with this stack. Okay. That's where we're at. Okay. So we've got one signature completed. I'm running out of room for stuff. Big surprise there. That's gluey, don't put that on top of there. Our next page to work with, this scaly, dark blue looking one. White on the inside. Okay, back to some Ziploc bag full of cards and stuff. And this one picture I wanted to use somewhere, but I didn't know where. Give it to me. I could use that. That might be cute, actually. I should have just got 3 rolls of black tape, because let's be real, that's what I'm going to use the most. Where am I putting it across? Right? Do it right in between here. Which should I put glue down? Probably, but I'm gonna not. And I will probably regret it later. But even though I put glue on that last page, or the other one I was showing you guys, it still was coming undone. Because I folded it, you know, and I kind of only put glue down the middle. I was assuming that would be enough, but apparently not. The edges were coming up, peeling up, whatever. So that was annoying. Anyway, glued it back down, should be fine. That strip looks crooked, but we're not gonna dwell on that. Okay, now before I glue anything else down, I want to see what else I have. What else could I put down here? I should keep a consistent theme throughout and add more of these faces, which does actually might look kind of cute over there, even though her chin's all scribbled out. Do something like that, and then I do have these. I could put one over here. I like doing the 3 thing. I know I got the tape there, so it might be okay. I just thought that might balance it out. It's hard to tell until I'd have these 2 glued down, and I feel like I definitely want these right here. So, and here I'm using glue stick again, because these feel kind of thin, and I just, sometimes with tacky glue also, with thinner paper, if you might have noticed me doing that in my earlier junk journal stuff. You rub it too hard and it should be obvious, it rips because you got it all wet with that thick tacky glue. Where? Whew. So anyways, that's another reason a glue stick comes in handy. You're less likely to tear up your thinner stuff. And then I had this, which I feel like I want somewhere, because I could put it like here, or yeah, maybe down here. I feel like it looks too cluttered up there. So there's that. I think that's cute. And it's like, now what should I do over here? What indeed? I probably should be pulling out more paper that I can put up here. I kind of like that. And I was thinking this paper's thicker, which is why I pulled out the tacky glue, but now I'm thinking about it, and I'm like, but the blue paper's thin, and I'm probably gonna wrinkle up that other side. Arg. I don't think things through until it's too late. Oh well, we live with our mistakes. Oop, that is upside down, don't want that. Oh, it's not too bad over here. I'm still gonna give a little bit of a smooth out just to be safe. Because I don't want my pages too horribly wrinkly. Okay, that's just gonna have to be enough. I'm gonna leave that other side plain. Okay, moving on. This might be one I'll just clip some stuff to as well, because I like how the pages look. Although I could like strip some paper over here. Strip some paper, strip some tape over here. Sheesh, I don't even know. I'm just gonna use this. Just give it that extra flair that it needs. Okay, but if I can find the edge. Why? Okay, now I just have to make sure I don't put the tape on the table. Ah, that's not exactly where I wanted it. Too late. And this is pretty sticky, so I don't think this needs glue on it. There we go. Is that totally necessary? Maybe not, but you know, it's there now. I don't know if I need anything on here. Like, again, if you have a Sharpie, you can still write on this if you desire. And also, like I said, I do want to clip something to this. These are cute little cards. I might use one of those. I feel like the Stay Colorful one kind of suits these random shoes. So, that is what I'll do. Here's my clip. There we go. Bada bing, bada boom. Done. And then last one is my signature. This page. It just feels like another, I don't know if I want to do that much to it. I'm going to do something unoriginal and add another pocket to this. Yes. Okay, and in a little bit I might turn off the recording because I'm noticing I'm not commentating very much. I'm really starting to feel wiped out for some reason. If I am indeed getting sick, that could be the reason why. I feel like I just was sick in September. I don't need to be sick again, you know? Once a year is enough. Oh no, but it's a new year. Frick. No, it's not even. Okay, well, that's where it's gonna stay. I could put shiny tape on the side. But does it need shiny tape? Probably. See, and this looks like it should peel right off, so why doesn't it? Pardon me while I get too aggressive. Okay, well, this might be a sign for me to turn this off for now, because I'm going to lose it. So I will come back when I have it all sewn together and I'll show you the finished result. Okay, so, funny story. I forgot to attach this cover while I was binding And some of this paper, I didn't want to be poking holes through it again, so I just like wove it through the last stitch, and then I had to tie the cover on. So we get this fun little addition of, you know, all these dangly knots on there, which I did add tacky glue on because I wanted to make sure they didn't come undone. And then on the little tassel, I just added one of these satchels with some sayings from Alice in Wonderland, because as I was adding stuff in here, I was like, oh, I don't know, I had Alice in my head, because, you know, Alice in the Country of Hearts, and so then some of my pages turned out inspired by that. So anyways, and I won't pull everything out of here, because some of the stuff I had issues, like, sticking them in the little pockets, and I don't want to try and mess with that one-handed. Oh yeah, and then that's a pocket too. Well, I'm probably not adding anything. This has a bunch of little add-ons. That's my little snapdragon there. And that's blank, so you can write on both of those. Yeah, see all these little, with it being all cut out, it kept like, the corners kept poking through the holes as I was trying to stick it in here, so that's where I'm just gonna leave that bad boy right where he is. Oh, that's another card I'd added on there. No, don't take it off. Come on. Okay. And all these, I'll just pull one. Okay, so I'm pulling all of them out. So all of them just have little sayings. I painted the backs so they were, you know, white and able to be written on. Okay, let's just stay there. Let me turn the page. Okay. It's another card. Sewing this gave me so many issues. Here's a fun little misspelled irradiant. Don't know if you can tell, I had to use one of a little scrap from this lemon paper to fix it. The one time I don't triple check how to spell something, I'm like, no. Radiant's not a hard word to spell, I can do this. And I put an E there. I was like, frick. This is why I'm always looking at the dictionary to double check spelling on basic words, because I do that. That's just a little quote about extraterrestrial whatever life. Can't talk right now, so am I recording? Don't know. Just because I wanted to get this out of the way. And then more little things in this. This is a pocket, obviously. And voila, that is the end of our book. So, actually, this might be one of my favorites, aside from all the problems I had stitching it and stuff, because, you know, the cover's still attached, it's fine, it just has little tassels on it. So, yes, that is it. Thank you for watching. Bye.